Hi, this is Sarah Meixel with 5M, and today we're here with Steve Nessl. He is a marketing manager with Yamaha. Thanks for being with us today, Steve.
Thanks for having us.
Very good. We're here at the National Cattlemen's Beef Association meeting. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're talking to cattle farmers and ranchers about today?
Well, we're excited to be here and show our beef producers our Viking line of vehicles. Behind me we have our Viking 3-seater, and we also have our Viking 6-seater in the booth, but with respect to both vehicles, they're the only true 3-passenger and 6-passenger side-by-side utility vehicles that are available. As you can see by the cabin configuration, you've got a kind of a pass-through design because a lot of people like flexibility and a little bit of elbow room, but there are bucket seats, so when you're in the cabin or in the vehicle, if you're the driver, the middle passenger, or the passenger, you've got your own individual space. And that not only applies to the seat, but you've got a seat belt, you've got a headrest, and you have a planted place on the floorboard that's dedicated for you so that you're comfortable and secure and confident when you're in rough, kind of tight or rugged terrain. And speaking of terrain, that's really kind of what the Viking's intended to do. Take people, put it in the cabin, comfortable, they have some room, but tackle tough terrain at the same time. So tough terrain, comfortable, and a utility tool. It's very functional, it's durable, it's reliable. It's meant in a lot of ways, and I hate to say this sometimes, but to take the place of a pickup truck for these guys, because if they don't want to beat on their $80,000 or $90,000 special edition, Ford, Chevy, what have you, Ram, they can take this vehicle at a fraction of the cost and they can beat on it all day and still be productive. So you got 3 people, 6 people in the Viking 6, you've got a cargo bed in the back, you can take multiple people, lots of gear, you can trailer, almost 1,500 pounds. So really the sky's the limit. Accessories line from Yamaha is 50 plus strong. We got people in the aftermarket, so you can build it up, you can customize it, and then get out and run all day. And these guys are really, here at NCBA really appreciate it, but they're not the only guys that this vehicle speaks to. It really runs the gamut on landowners in general, farmers, ranchers, everybody that's getting out there and really wants something that they can use to be productive, use to be a tool, and even, in some cases when the work's done, go on a trail ride. So we're excited to show them the Viking, and we're excited by the reception we've received so far, actually.
Very good. And I understand you guys have had a landmark at one of your production facilities recently. Can you tell us about that?
Absolutely. Actually, all of our four-wheelers, our side-by-side products, our Grizzly ATVs come out of our factory in Noonan, Georgia. And they're built from the ground up out there, and they just had their 3 millionth unit come off the line. So built in the U.S. with pride for worldwide distribution. So the majority of the market for these vehicles is here in the U.S. and Canada and even some in South America. But we do export them, and the people down there really hang their hat on the durability and reliability that we require from our vehicles, that our consumers require from us. So we love that we have U.S.-based production, and we're down there all the time communicating with those guys, and just the efficiencies that we have for being in the U.S. it speaks volumes, and we're going to have more side-by-sides for the public here shortly, so there are good things happening at Yamaha.
Very good, and you mentioned you guys have global distribution. Where other parts of the world will people see Yamaha? We've
got our Viking line and our Grizzly ATVs going to Europe and Russia, South America, Canada, of course, Australia. So yeah, we've got a pretty good footprint worldwide, and we're looking to grow the side-by-side segment for now and in the future.
Very good. Thanks so much for your time today, Steve.
And thanks for having me.
This is Sarah Meixel with 5M.